Hello everybody, I believe we're live and rolling now on the Viper TV here as we're set to play Game 4 against the Houston Astros, and nothing really new to report from yesterday's game. We still need 2 more victories to advance to the World Series. I did decide on who I'm going to have starting today. I'm going to have Yandy pitch today,
MLB The Show is
and
your
possibly
home
Morton
for
tomorrow.
postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of...
Well, I think this series is playing how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got 2 teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next.
Well, it can maybe go 6 games, but if I can win this game and win tomorrow's game, we'll go to the World Series.
Jose Urquidy is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And I gotta apologize right here. I swore that I thought that Zach Greinke would be starting this game for Houston, but it's not. It's Jose. I can't pronounce his last name.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball.
Actually, it's kind of surprising that Houston didn't go to Zach Greinke after losing last time.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. There is Altuve. Throw just does beat him to the bag. As that was pretty close. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure.
It was close, but he didn't make
now, an
it.
indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out.
We did make
a Choi.
A couple of changes in our lineup tonight. We brought Nate Lowe into the game. He's playing first base, and G-Man will be the DH, and Joey Wendell will play third base. And we're putting Yandy on the bench for today.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike now.
On that one.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1
I don't know why.
And you can tell by his body language
he's
that he's
pitching around the play.
By that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do.
I would be mad
too. The last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So digging in now, Brandon Lau. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Choi, base runner at first with 1 out. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. From the stretch.
Oh, he actually threw one in.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up?
Barely
gone into the upper deck. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. His first homer here in the series as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
This guy needs to settle down. If not, this could be over before it even starts.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Here it comes. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, V-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring a game when Carl's behind the dish.
That was borderline right there.
2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Here now the 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
All right, he's going.
Riding in, Kevin Kiermaier.
He's 18 pitches, and he's only got 1 out.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball. Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-0 now.
I don't know why this guy is nibbling with Kiermaier.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's finally over for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's
there goes the booze.
Now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Into the box, Joey Wendell. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. He's ready now. The pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for
Oh,
strike
that time
one.
he came in.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how
Why
deep he
should we
goes into
swing
this
if
game.
he's just trying to throw me all around me and not give me a pitch to swing on?
0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now.
I'm surprised he's actually going after Wendell here.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
From the belt, the pitch. Line towards
That's a
center
base
field.
hit.
That's in there. Base hit. Renfroe isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's
That was kind of an aggressive send, but
lead to 3 now.
I'm going to take
That's
it.
an aggressive send there, Dior, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a
I
hitter's
just
meeting,
made
that's
it,
stuff
too.
they go over. So every base runner is on notice.
Hey, it's the
knowing
playoffs.
that
You
this
gotta
guy's
be
got
a
one of
little
the strongest
aggressive.
arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Standing in now, Willie Adames, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. The 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. The second for one. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Around the horn
Thought
they
it was a
go.
good pitch to
5
hit,
to
and
4 to 3 to end
hitting
the
a double
threat.
play.
Back
But
with
either
more
way,
of
good
Game
inning.
4 on the show.
Starting out
after
for
this.
us, we're already up 3.
Yanni Chirinos will be
Oh,
on the
that's
mound
right.
for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
I'll
Hey, this
mention
guy
it in a
has a
minute.
4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jose Altuve will lead off for Houston once again. But what I was going to mention is I changed catchers for this game. I put Zunino on the bench and put Kevin Smith in just to do something different, give Smith a little bit of playing time as well.
Here it comes. Oh, and he took a big swing at
boy.
that one as this is driven out to deep left center field.
Swinging for the fences on that
A
one.
leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And the Astros are in business to start the inning. A leadoff triple.
Yeah, and you can see he was looking for
Oh,
a
okay.
fastball all the
Yeah,
way.
mimicking on that
He
one.
jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped
I
it
was
back, he
just trying
looking
to
stretch
jump
this
up,
thing
and he
as far
jumped
as
the other
could.
way.
Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
To try and see if I can catch that ball, but
And here's the left-handed
it
hitting
didn't work
Michael
the way
Brantley.
I
Take a look at a strike on the
scripted it
outside
in my
corner. It's
mind.
0-1.
As we got Brantley up for his first at bat.
A runner in scoring position with none out. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Adames has a
There
play,
you go.
and that's the first out of the inning.
And that won't help the cause as he pops out and Altuve is still on third.
So coming to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. First offering on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
A man at third with one away. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field.
Shouldn't have gave him
Back
the
goes
heater.
Kiermaier, and this one is gone. A home run. two-run shot to straightaway center, his third home run of this series. And with it, the Astros have made this a 3-2 ball game now.
I'll say one thing starting out the game, Torino's fastball is just not quite there. They're making very good contact on it. That was two fastballs and it came with it.
Hit him a mile, just like he did with that swing right there. Impressive power.
Actually hit it all the way to the deep part of the ballpark.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Well, at least Houston is answering right back, and
bases are empty, one man out.
They're bottom of the first.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Liner in there for a base hit.
Nate almost got it.
Hey, this guy's having a big
the ball just went right past him.
Like
I thought for sure he was going to get that ball, but
yeah, absolutely.
The ball just came in too quick on him.
Huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
George Springer the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is in there for a cold
Boy,
strike one.
Yandy's even the splitter up. That's not a good sign.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Hit hard.
One more time.
He takes strike 3
that
called
time,
on the fastball. Couldn't pull
nobody
the
made
trigger, and there are
contact
2
with
away.
it.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll go after the first
Swinging
pitch
for
and
the
bounce it
fences
into
on
foul
that one.
territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 home. Swung on
There
and
you
missed,
go.
and that's the final out of the inning.
Well, at least we got out of the inning with only limited damage. We're up by 1 now.
Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
But it's like I said in last night's video, and I'll say
Digging in
it now
Nick Lowe.
even,
He'll get us started in the top
Yandy
of the
won't
second.
probably pitch the whole game. He'll probably only pitch a couple innings, and then we'll go to the bullpen and might go for Yarbs or
First pitch
someone
coming, here
else.
it
I'm
is.
not quite sure. It might be Yarbs. I would like to secure this win and put Houston against the wall for a possibly win for tomorrow and advance. I don't know why it's one that got one, but okay.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number
He's
2.
still nibbling.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make
That's
a
a good
swing
hit.
and a drive sent out toward the gap. Brantley going back.
That's
and
a double.
just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Kevin Smith will be next, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw.
He bait me on that one. I thought for sure I can hit it in the gap, and all I did was hit it to the shortstop.
Standing in, Austin Meadows. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
I gotta say this much, this guy, I swear he's thrown more balls to start the game than he has of strikes.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I just don't know why he just don't come right after him.
From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to the right side. Altuve has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Probably should have took that one.
G-Man Choi the next to hit. No
it was still not a bad hit,
but he has scored a run in this one.
Come on,
From the
G-Man.
stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
All we need is a base hit and
2
get
outs here
another
with a runner
run.
at third. Down and away, ball one. Choi, originally from South Korea, he was taken in the second round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 4-2.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribbing out.
It's so frustrating from the pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Lifted down the line in left.
Just got under that one.
And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Brantley going back on the warning track.
Ran out of
makes
air.
the
Good,
catch.
really good hit.
Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. On now to the bottom of the second.
Runs are coming fast and furious.
4-2.
I got 4 and Houston's got 2.
Leading up for the Astros, the first baseman, Yuli.
The pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
I bet he would.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Ball, 10.
Here's the 1-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
So far, not a bad inning so far.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National
Phillies won another
Championship
game.
Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well.
Phillies ain't giving up without a fight over the Dodgers.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Stubb. He's set. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. One and one.
Ooh, that was pretty close.
Right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Count is 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 called, as he says, you gotta be kidding me, with the side retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Hey, it's not that hard if he's just going to nibble around us.
Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next will be the imposing power bat, Hunter Renfroe.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
3rd inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And
I'm surprised he made that good of a contact on that swing.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness.
That was the pitch I should have took, but he made good wood on it.
I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Well, what about the other guys he walked?
Ready with the 2-0. Look out.
Oh, now he's trying
over
to...
the place now. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count.
Trying to knock him out.
That hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 3-1 pitch is a heater in there for a strike.
Oh, come on, don't help the guy.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Joey Wendell digs in now.
All right, Joey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Well, they're starting to warm up the pen.
Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Altuve for one. To Gurriel, and they get them both.
That hurt a little bit.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and
I just thought I can hit it up in the gap.
Is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's
right
2
to
outs.
short. I'm astonished that they come right after Wendell. Or this pitcher anyhow is. Even Willie, he kind of went after him the first time.
He's set and the pitch.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Whoa.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, he didn't like that.
Pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Had him off stride that time.
Why'd I
It's
go with
1 and
that?
2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Now that one was on me.
The 1-2 is taken for
I
ball
ain't going
2.
for that twice.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Ain't that stupid.
Men on third with 2 down. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Reddick, but
that's an RBI
it's
double.
off the wall. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
That's what you get for almost
So much
trying
of
to
this
knock him in the
game is
noodle
situational
with the
hitting,
baseball.
guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Nate Lowe, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
He came right after Lowe that
first
time.
turn at the plate.
Pitch right down Broadway that time.
Line drive to center field, and that's
Another
in there.
base
Base
hit.
hit.
That's going to be an RBI single. They
And
really
they're
got
not
to
gonna
get
get him.
this
He's in
pitcher
there at the
out.
plate.
He
When your
does
starter
not
has
have
a rough
it.
start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble, but that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
They need to go to the pen now. If not, they ain't going to win this game. I've scored every inning so
now to
far.
the plate, Kevin Smith. Yes, he'll take a look at
This
ball
guy
1.
just does not
He's
have
0
it.
for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A couple. I think he's walked more than a couple.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
2 out with the man at first. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I would imagine that this is his last batter right here.
First. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Only got him on that one. I would be shocked if they bring him back though in the fourth though.
We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rays 6.
Jose Altuve will lead off for him in their half of the third.
Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Well, that time he didn't square up the fastball like he did the first time.
And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder, Michael Brantley. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier giving chase.
Kiermaier getting busy in center field.
He gets there, and that's the second out. Plate now is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play
he's
is made
the first
here
pitch
to
out.
end the inning. Nothing across here this half.
And Austin Meadows will lead off our half of the fourth.
It's the Rays 6 and the Astros 2. Austin Pruitt answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Yeah, really. I called it though. I figured they'd be going to the pen here.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Austin
Pruitt.
He got on top of one. It was
He's got to be better than the last guy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Just
off the outside that
maybe
time,
not.
laid off for a ball.
At least on that pitch, he nibbled.
And he takes a cold strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-1. There's a fastball that misses.
I got 2-1 to count.
That's 3-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Liner toward right center. Springer is there, and he has it for the out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you
well, at least this guy ain't nibbling
laid an egg.
Too much. He got one out at least. The other guy, it took him a while to even get one out.
He takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't
got
pull
me
the
on that
trigger,
one.
and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Brandon Lau comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes.
I don't know how
Deep to
he
left
hit
field.
that.
Into the Crawford boxes and gone.
Well, I was actually just getting ready to say that it looked like Houston was going to pull up a 0.
A solo shot
And
here
Brandon
to left.
Lau
His
just hits a
second of the
first
game,
pitch
and the
home
lead
run.
is now 7-2.
So far, this is a good game for Lau. Getting back on track.
Second home run of the
It's
game
been
right
kinda
there.
cold
He is
here
locked
lately.
in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
Count 2-1.
Slider can't
Now
find the
he's
zone
really
here, and he's
pitching
behind
well.
now 3-1.
They know
He got
the
his
threat
head
this
on
guy
that
possesses
one
at the plate.
when
I
Lau
know it's 3-1
hit that
in this
home run.
situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
That's a base hit for
Line, that's a
Renfroe.
base hit.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone.
He
for
wouldn't
the
have been
first
able to
strike.
do anything with that one, I don't think. Kiermaier ain't really that much of a long ball threat.
Ready with the 0-1.
I think he hit 8 or 10 home runs in the regular season, which is actually good compared to the real Kiermaier.
This is on the ground over to first.
I should have took that one.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Well, we got
Rays
another
tack
run
on
in
one more thanks to the solo
inning.
home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Astros 2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in the long ball threat, Alex Bregman.
I gotta say, Yandy, after that first inning, he's kind of settled in a groove right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Hits this one hard the other way. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping up now, George Springer. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Hey, you
Dang,
think
only
back to
4
the
balls.
early innings right there, you thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Hit softly on the ground to first.
What kind of swing was that?
And there's out number 2.
You need a golf club to hit that?
The bases are empty here with 2 gone. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Here comes the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. This is foul right side. And it's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed.
And Correa goes down on strikes.
1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 5. It's 7-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the third baseman, Joey Wendell. First offering on its way. In there at the letters 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
At the plate now, Willie Adames, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A 1-0 delivery. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Nobody out, runner up first.
That dumb.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Wendell ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he is out.
Adames is out trying to get a triple.
Credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially
he almost made it.
Unnecessary risk. He had 2.
Hey, I'm up by what, 6?
Just been happy with that.
In now, Nate
I
Lowe.
mean, why not?
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Nope. 2 balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The only thing is he's still giving up
now. It's 3-0.
Giving up runs.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. There's ball 4.
They may want to start warming up the pen again and get a fresh arm up.
Now at the plate, Kevin Smith. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish. Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window.
Just
You're
one
frustrated
first
right
one.
now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Like I said, Pruitt's not bad. The only problem is he's still giving up runs.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Which is not
Talk about frustrating
ideal
as a
for
pitcher.
Houston.
You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
I helped you out on that
One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. A couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay.
I just thought
Last
the pitch
half of
was
the
going to
fifth
come
coming
more
up.
inside,
It's the
and I thought I
Rays
can
8
hit it up the
and
gap.
The Astros 2.
The pitch never came back in the strike
Welcome
zone
back for the
and
bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
wound up not being
Thanks,
a good
Matt.
hit.
During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection
would
has
be
been the main
unhappy
reason
with
for their
everything.
struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone.
Hitting's
That's leading
not
to a
too
lot of
bad.
soft contact and easy outs. So the focus
Could be
going
better,
forward
though.
is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw
The
more
biggest
strikes.
thing that Houston needs to worry about is their
Now the Cuban
pitching.
import Yuli Gurriel.
I mean,
He'll get his side
Verlander's
started
good
in the
and
inning,
Greinke
Dan,
is
so
good, but
far,
everybody
they've been
else is just
stifled
soft.
offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They
I mean,
came
game
out of the
one
gates and
was
got
good,
hot right
game
away,
two was
but
good.
Whatever was going for them pretty much just
Game
disappeared.
3
We'll see if they can
wasn't
wake
so
it back
good.
up.
And this game ain't so good so far. So they need to
From
get on the
stretch.
drawing board with something.
First pitch
If they
fastball
expect
off the
to
plate there,
advance.
and it's ball one. Hard hit ball to second, and
Well,
that's a base hit. So the
I think he
pressure's
hurt
on to
him.
open up the inning.
Get the base hit.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
It was just a little chopper, but he made good wood on it.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
And Orbit, the mascot's trying to rally him up. Let's start one up 10.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But foul. As a look, now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third.
Double
Look
play.
at the sliding stop. On to
That was
first,
a good
and they
double
turn
play
the
turn
double
on
play.
that one. Just barely got him, both of them. That was a good double play
Base is empty
turn.
now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
I'll say after that first inning,
Here's the first
Yandy's
pitch to
really
him.
turned it around.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
2 out, nobody on.
He ain't doing too bad.
That's
You
in
can
there.
get
And
this
he's
guy
deep in the
out.
hole now,
Might
0-2.
let him pitch one more
2
inning.
well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Lofted in the air out toward
I'll
right
say
center.
this much. I figured maybe 3, maybe 4 innings
And
for
he'll get there in
Torinos.
plenty of time to put
And
this
right
one
now
away,
we're
and that
through
ends
5,
the
and
inning. Astros are
he's
down
done good,
quietly.
other than that
Still
first
8-2.
inning. He's been untouchable pretty much. As Austin Meadows will lead off the 6th for us.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Austin Meadows.
But if I'm Houston, or if I was Houston rather, and they don't come back in
Here
this
comes the
game,
first pitch.
I would get Greinke up for tomorrow.
I know he stole a strike
They
right
need
there,
to
but he better
win
be
tomorrow.
careful with that curveball.
Because if they
That's coming
don't
across
win
and catching a
tomorrow,
lot of plate.
They,
And if he
their
stays back,
season
he's
is
going to
over.
drive that thing with some serious authority.
Hit
I
hard
would be
back up the
very
middle.
surprised if
And
they
call
don't
that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
put at least Greinke in tomorrow.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the
giving
big
good pitches to hit. They're pitching around us. I think they need to work on their scouting report.
So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
Another good
hit
pitch
and
I
two
could have
at-bats
hit.
for him at this point in the ballgame. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Well, you never know. I'm ready.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. 2-2.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll
really
run things full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
I'm waiting.
Now the payoff pitch home. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good hit. Just found a glove.
Now back. Number 8.
Brendan Lau will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far.
That replay angle, it looked like he got it right down the middle, too.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Pruitt is really trying to debate him on that one.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
1-1.
Runner at first here, one man out. Swung on.
Oh,
and
you
hammered.
gotta be kidding me.
No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. It's up and out of here into the archway.
This game's over with. There's no way they're coming up now.
So a 2-run shot to left center, his third home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, if you had told him when he woke up this morning that
I didn't think I would be doing this good today, I'll tell you that.
Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Well, it's about time you guys actually went to the pen.
Pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to.
I don't think this guy will do any better, but that's another thing. I'm surprised they haven't really been going to the pen as much. Because the guys they've been bringing out, they don't have it. They're nibbling or throwing pitches right down the middle. That's what's costing them right now.
Swing and a drive. This
You gotta
one's
be kidding
deep to
me.
right. Gone. Back-to-back homers.
Well, Renfroe finally got a home run in the postseason.
Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. His first homer so far in the series as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
I'm speechless. And that's what happens when you throw.
As he takes a fastball off plate for a ball 1-0. Kiermaier
and Kevin Smith are the only players that haven't got a hit yet.
Range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
3 runs already home here. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take
still
some
don't understand the
responsibility out there
strategy of
and at least
pitching
start
around
throwing
them.
some strikes.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Well, he gave Kiermaier 1.
Count is 3-1.
Still kind of nibbling though. Yeah, it's your house and you're losing.
High in the air into shallow left center. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Joey Wendell is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the pitch. In there, 0-1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in
That
the
pitch was
wheelhouse,
high.
low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Nope. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's outside.
There's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. On to the first baseman,
I'm not
Gurriel,
really
and that will
disappointed
end
because
the inning.
right now we're just
So
at the
2
point of
home
the
runs
game.
in the
It's like
inning,
batting
lead to 3
practice
runs
right
on the
now.
scoreboard. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th.
We got
The
this
Rays are out in
game
front,
so far pretty well
11-2.
locked up unless they can come back and get 9 runs.
Bottom of the 6th
That
inning
ain't
now,
possible.
and set to go
It is
is the
possible.
second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So I really shouldn't celebrate too early because we still got a little bit to go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Man, he's looking sharp so far.
I'm surprised he didn't swing at
80%
that
of his
one.
first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Line hard to center field. Kiermaier is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So stepping in, Michael Brantley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Sinker, and this one's over as well, 0-2 now. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. A little low, it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding in, Yordan Alvarez. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Popped up. Low is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Astros go down 1-2-3. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and up next will be Willie Adames.
Adama.
First offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick on the run. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Nate Lowe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. And through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Into the box, Kevin Smith. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 delivery.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Springer. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Boy, we're just giving them a paddle now.
So a 3-run shot to right center field. His first homer
That's
here
why I
in the
was
series
quiet there.
as they
There's
just continue
really
to
nothing
pour it
else to
on
say.
here.
This is just... I'm speechless.
These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody
Well,
in the
now
lineup,
I can
they're making
officially
fun right
probably
now of the guys
say
who don't have a homer in this one.
Houston chances on coming back to this game
So
is
they'll
like
go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the
0.2%.
left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
So, yeah.
Now batting.
I think
Stepping
we've
in
scored
now,
every
G-Man
inning.
Choi.
G-Man Choi.
This
As
is
the
just
first
sad.
pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The other games were close. It started in game 3
Wind up
yesterday,
and
and
0-1.
now today we're just
Grounded
giving
back
them a
up the
paddling today.
middle. And there are 2 away now.
I just hope when we play tomorrow's game,
We'll stride
we
in
can
again as he
still
looks to
get
join
some
a
of these
very
hits.
elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Well, they're playing, I wouldn't be surprised.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Outside, that's the ball.
Ground ball right into the shift. Reined in. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Dang, they even called it a base hit.
He makes a phone call after the game to call his parents and say, hey, he had a 4-hit day. You think he's going to tell him about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
Hunter Renfroe is
3
in
for
with
3
2
for
away as he
Renfroe.
takes a ball 1-0.
And a triple
A runner on first
shy of
with
the
2
cycle so far.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any.
I think Houston's kind of
Yeah,
mad
I
right
can hear the crowd murmuring now.
Now they're just going to bean our guys.
But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing
I think
hitters
that was
as
deliberate.
dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Ready for another shot now. Kevin Kiermaier. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the
Well, it
runners
could be
hold
this
on.
guy's command. It's just not there.
Now the 1-0.
That first pitch, he
Popped up.
threw it to the
Stubbs
ants.
is there.
That
He makes
time
the
he
play, and
challenged.
that'll end the inning.
Dang.
So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the
I
7th.
said I'll
Get
probably
up and
take
stretch.
Youngie out,
Tampa
probably
Bay
in the
leads this
7th.
one,
I think I might
14-2.
let him at least start it.
So
See where
here's
it
the
goes,
cleanup
but
hitter, Alex
if he
Craig.
does get out of
He'll
the
try and
setting,
do
I'll
what
have
he
to
can
yank
to
him and
work
put
toward
someone
cutting
else
into this
in.
big deficit. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Renfroe is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud.
I gotta say, that was probably one of their better hits they've had in, I don't know, since the first, 2nd inning.
Here's George Springer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Back up the middle.
That's base hit for
Find
Springer.
its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
So here's Yuli Gurriel as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Down the left field line and deep, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1, and they remain well behind. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And This pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Lays off 2-2 now. Another good swing to keep it going. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. One away. Digging in and looking for more, Willie Adames. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
At the plate, Nate Lowe. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead.
Well, 1 inning I didn't score. I will be a little slightly honest. I kind of gave that to him.
So here's Josh Reddick.
I'm kind of getting tired of scoring runs right now.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going.
There ain't no way they're coming back down 12.
And it's hard to know.
So it's pretty much just try to finish this game off and get ready for Game 5 tomorrow.
Ryan Yarbrough is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
And Yarbs is going to take over here.
Ryan Yarbrough.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from
I didn't really think that Yandy was going to be able to last 7 innings.
So I think he'll feel pretty good about
kind of went under my game plan radar.
Into the box now,
say that
Garrett Stubbs, and it's fouled away. No
I didn't think I was going to get 14 runs either.
The windup and the 0-1.
More than likely I'll just use Yarbs to the end because there's no save situation here.
Hit out towards second.
Unless something happens where yards don't have his command and I'm really defend, but I'm pretty sure he can close the game. I'm surprised Stubbs got that good of a hit on that curveball. Good for him. They needed that innings ago.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll go after the
swing
first
for
pitch
defensive again.
Empty, it's strike one. He's got
15 I threw the change up.
To this point. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Oh, you're not going to go after that one, aren't you?
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Pops this one up. Meadows coming in on it, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, maybe I spoke too soon.
That's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field.
But at the same time, that was just a good hit. He was able to foul it off.
You thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's Michael Brantley. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
I was trying to throw to second and accidentally pushed first. But Houston will get a run. It'll first time since the first inning. There was just no way to try to get Tuve out after he stepped on the bag. That's all right.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground is short.
And
Adames picks it up.
Oh,
and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I spoke too soon again. I don't know why he wasn't on the bag. I think he fell asleep.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as the first pitch to him is in there.
That was just weird.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
You know the pitch is coming to you.
Right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, Houston's trying. They're going to be a little bit too far not to be able to catch up, though.
In now, George Springer. As he'll
Swing
come
for
up
the fences
empty there
on
as he
that
misses
one.
the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
I might play it
And
safe
we'll
and put in Castillo in the ninth.
2 home so far this
Yarb
inning.
is not doing bad, but he's just a little shaky.
0-1, here it comes.
But
And he fouls
our
this one off.
defense,
Two
I am
down,
not
runners at
kidding.
first
I
and
swear,
second.
falling asleep right now.
Tied him up there as this is
finally.
softly hit down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is
One
over.
more inning.
So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. The Rays lead it 14-4. Chris Davinsky comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other
I bet
arms
Houston
that
is
run out there in this
wishing
one.
they had their signs like they had with the trash cans now.
At the plate, Kevin Smith head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And he takes a cold strike, too. Davinsky has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now, in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by.
They needed that
Express. No chance
way back in the first inning. So far, this guy thinks he's coming after me.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. As he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here.
I'm surprised the fans are still standing up, swinging around their
The 1-0 home.
towels right now because they're still down by a bunch.
Hit sharply toward the right side. So he'll
hit
add
for
one to his
Meadows.
total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
You'll only see
Austin
about 10
Powers
of these
gets
pitches
another
a year.
hit.
The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Houston's kind of giving up. Ish. I don't know.
Standing in now, Ji-Man Choi. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
It's kind of surprising after all these hits and runs, G-Man's only got 1 hit.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Lifted the other way out to left center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Now the guy everyone is anxious to see stepping in, Brendan Lau. And he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. From the stretch. Ball 3. The 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get
That guy must have been scared because he only gave Loud this one pitch he could hit. And the other one he just threw out of the zone.
Like that, though.
Which in a way I can
Trying to
understand.
hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hunter Renfroe is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Stubbs corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left.
Got me on
now
that
to the
one.
bottom of the 9th. The Rays are out in front, 14-4.
Yes.
Diego Castillo, a
I
right-handed
just want to
reliever
end this
standing
game.
6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Diego Castillo.
Striding in once again, Carlos Correa, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Strike 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I figured he would go off during that one, but he didn't.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Stepping into the box, Yuli Gurriel. He'll look to bounce back out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Castillo playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now here's the pitch.
I ain't giving up.
And he popped him up. Behind first, but this will land untouched. And he strikes him out as well. So
One
making
more out.
back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Josh Reddick.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 2-1. Chopped on the ground over to first.
And that's out.
Step on first for the out.
And
the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
And now the magic number is 1 now. We just need one more victory, and we'll be going to the World Series. I pretty much said what all I had to say through the game. It just, Houston just, they stumbled on their foot all game. We did fantastic. Actually a little better than what I originally thought. Torino's was outstanding. Yards command was a little off, but not bad. Fantastic for Castillo, and the next game we'll have Morton start to try to wrap this up. And hopefully we can get a better outing from Morton than we did last time. So.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and
really. He's been really cold
here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Getting to the end of the season and the Boston series and the start of this series, it's nice to see Lau getting back in the groove. I just hope in tomorrow's game that we can duplicate something like we did today. I'm hoping that tomorrow's game will be a little more closer. I would be surprised though if Houston don't start Zach Greinke tomorrow.
3-1 lead in this league championship series. Yonny Chirinos takes home the win. Jose Urquidy permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
I'm sorry.
For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
But I just want to look at the box score. I'm curious.
4 hours and 17 minutes.
Well, they walked us 6 times and struck us out 6 times.
The Astros thank you for attending.
And we had 6 Ks, or 6 Ks for Torino's, 2 for Castillo, so we had 8 for the game. So that's good. So, yeah, that's the scoop. I hope you guys did enjoy this game, if it was or wasn't the outcome, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Game 5.